to the 217 radio. So today we got our guest, Church the Voice. Today gonna drop some bars for y'all. Let's get straight to it. No long introduction. Drop the beat, DJ.
My eyes open, but I couldn't see like I'm blindfolded. Blanket over my shoulders to remind me of times colder, man. I miss my sister sometimes. It was shock holder. Knowing what didn't kill me only made me stronger. Alone or who won alone. Seen people grow up, but they weren't grown. Everybody wanted what a crown, but can't sit on the throne. Live in a transparent house, so I ain't throwing stones. They throwing shade, I've been through the storms. She in the crowd whenever I perform. From blue collar to Ralph Lauren. Turn the dollar into 100 or more. The ball in my court, I'ma run up the score. Niggas wanna shoot, I pass, I done it before. Car note twice the price of anything that I ever drove. Design in my wardrobe, clothes all over the floor. Cause I don't never fold. I'm an animal. I stand on all 10 fingers and 10 toes. They don't want beef, they was vegan. I stayed hungry like I quit eating, but I kept eating, even when the fridge was empty. Lights off, stove open when it was chilly. You know they said it with no love in the heart of the city. Girl, I can't take it no more. We about to crack like Bobby and Whitney. You was my rock, so I drug you with me. Been through the struggle with me. The good, bad, and the ugly, but you was always pretty. Guess I'm the one that's lucky. All money wasn't good money. If you wanted mines, you had to take it from me. Seen a nigga die over a 20. Swerving on my lane, going 120. Knew a nigga serving 20 years and he ain't even 20. No, I'm supposed to be wherever God put me. No mistake, it took divine calculation. I'm inclined to greatness. Don't look behind the Satan, reciting these affirmations and hoping they save me one day. Church, walk a block in these Patrick Ewins. Nothing but narcotics and packages moving. In broad daylight in the middle of traffic, they shooting. We need a solution. A Malcolm X or a Martin Luther. I feel like Mansa Musa. My skin tone the same color as the tree roots. These words taste sweet like maple. Just let it bleed through the paper. We were so one with nature. When they tried to cut us down, I called it deforestation. I've been off the chain since slavery. On the train to success, I'm on an underground track waiting at the station. Hope on the rail before I reach my destination. Gotta stay the course, even when the road got dangerous. Roll out the tape, the head, caution on the labels. We saw the conflicts in real life, we couldn't afford cable. Mama had like 3 jobs, did whatever she was able to. If I ever call you fam, that means I could relate to you. Head of the table, it's undebatable. Baby, if I put you in my life, then my plans was to upgrade with you. Beauty unmistakable. Never knew I had to travel a road that was breakable just to make it to you. Conversations at the kitchen table made me feel so weak that I felt unstable. I flashed back to the days when it was just me trying to make it. Trying to bring home the bacon to a pile of bacon. It seemed like just yesterday that I was walking miles with my feet aching. When I ain't have a house, I knew the streets to take me. Had to find my own route, I knew it wasn't no easy way. I was too close to the edge, I had to ease away. I dream awake, the voices in my head just told me close my eyes, breathe and pray. Feel like I'm drowning so many times, I've been through the rain. They say the past repeat itself, mine came back like a boomerang. This girl talking about karma, so we ended up on some Buddha sands. Behind the glass, sands fall fast. We live in a present that's absent. I wasn't prepared for what happened. I witnessed natural disasters and man-made catastrophes. I see the world contract diseases with poison for the remedy. I was poised for longevity, promise they gon' remember me. I know the burden heavy, still nothing could limit me. I got the recipe, the chef already live in me. I'm serving up food for thought, you had to ingest it mentally. No, I was built with some strength in me. I'ma keep it pushing till the tank empty. I'ma tell about the money, got the bank with me. If you wasn't from the struggle, then you ain't with me. You float if you sank with me. Find the center of the saint in me. Born to be great, music my sanctuary. I'm trying to escape. The pages was perforated, the poetry looked like paint. The window was stained. This how wine tastes, only get better with age. Burning vanilla and sage, earth inhabitant with a melanin shade. It's all organic, it came from a seed. It flowed like it came from the sea, so open your eyes. This is just what you came here to see. Travel through the matrix, get lost inside the illusions like you hallucinating. Lucid visualizations of losing life at some youthful ages. I illustrated with pain, blood, sweat, and tears. It's a classic in the making. Dreads down my back like a Jamaican. I've been racing like I'm Usain. Ain't nobody adjacent, make a new lane. Lacing up these shoestrings, been practicing perfection. That's just the way I do things. My team was filled with champions. I guarantee my demons was different than the ones you dancing with. The dress a fit, but the difference is yours was red and mine was scarlet. Been in the streets with the alcoholics and harlots. The Lord said, come as you are. I took it as a calling. Raindrops falling on my window, reminiscing on social distancing. Driving through empty intersections. At night we had to carry papers, they gave us permission slips. Quarantined, I feel like that team back in detention did. Focusing on all my goals, I got a long attention span. Trying to reach out to your souls with an extended hand. My brother told me never give up, just stick to the mission plan. Create a better way forward, I'm the Michelin man. Journey down hazardous roads, been down but like Lazarus rose. They attack like scavengers, ravenous crows, grabbing his clothes. Bunch of savages, they wouldn't let go. No, so I'm saying let's go. Bank account and escrow, house up on the hills, don't nobody live next door. I'm manifesting, these wasn't your average blessings. Teaching holy academics, it's an epidemic. I'm spreading my vision through it, though they may not understand it, but that wasn't why I do it. Change gon' come like Sam Cooke. I read a book that showed me what the truth is. I had to form a truce with it. I knew it before I even read it. I'm just intuitive. I'm looking out all three eyes, you just got two of them. I'm still woke and it's 2 a.m. Couldn't sleep, the insomnia bother 'em. Feel like a zombie, I've been waiting for the apocalypse. Feel like I'm Superman and this world was Metropolis. If the costume fit, I'm playing a role. This my audition and I'm changing the clothes. Sandals and robes, fashioned with a belt made of rope. Back against the ropes, I still made it. I've been down before. I'm so close to this music, I could taste the notes. John Coltrane on the saxophone, the vinyl gave a vintage tone. Records spinning in the living room, high off of good music and cigarette fumes. We was consumed with zoom. We had to go faster. Model it after the T, that was for Tesla. The intelligence artificial, class was in session. Take you to school like I was a principal. I got a plan full of lessons. Don't shoot, I'm just delivering messages. Paperboy still peddling. Black and white, it was evident. Read between the lines and see the letters printed smaller. They wasn't meant to be read, but I've been looking through the magnifying glass and I can see the lies ingested in the belly of the beast with a deceit arise. I feel the heat like I've been walking inside of the fire. Overcame flames, always told to maintain. Turn the lane to a runway, been sitting on the plane. I'ma reach the top one day. The sky wasn't the limit when you walking on the sun ray. Been through the dark and the light, but my smile shine bright every time I watch my son play. Reflections had a smooth complexion, learning lessons on a bumpy road. I told him the world came with a little texture. Need to have quick reflexes when things got too complex. Teach him about God, so through his problems he reached for the text. I used the booth as a place to confess. These was my mental treasures coming out of my chest. Give you a look inside my head, this my anatomy class. Mind, body, and soul, and this is where they connect. All I know is progress, gotta trust the process. Made it from the projects to $100 pot sets. Wood, grain, and marble interior. Front yard with a terrier. Create a barrier between me and society. The grass wasn't green on the side of me. I stood between pine and evergreen, a forest amongst the concrete. Seen wolves and gorillas standing on the same street. Had to be cautious of the snakes hanging from the trees. Came from a den of thieves, cause dinner wasn't promised to me. Homicides and B&Es was common. The problem is poverty was spreading like a disease. A falling economy, boarded up properties. Crime rate was on the rise and you can't even trust the police. Church the voice, I'ma turn my voice to the streets. Turn a corner down a lane full of memories. Close my eyes, see the reaper at night before he killed my dreams. Gladiator entering a coliseum, whole place full of dead bodies like a mausoleum. Mind on Egypt, she Cleopatra, I'm Caesar. Romeo and Juliet, I'm fighting for this love to the death. They make a movie yet? Shakespeare, fifth act. I'm sitting on the stage thinking about the script and back. Just sit back and stories unfold, you need the heart back. When my life was in a bind, I straightened up my spine, and page 1 is where I started at. Everybody had the starter jackets, either red and black for Michael Jordan, or if you was cool, you had the Charlotte Hornets. Raised off collards and cornbread, the apartment buildings was enormous, and around almost every corner was bloodshed. Cold world, we need a warm bath. It was written that his wrath only saved a couple chosen on a raft. Dove flying, trying to find a dry branch, I'ma give them hope. Even when a boat felt like it was turning over, they followed a supernova and turned them into Jehovah. They changing the face of the sculptures. I'm taking aim when the scope was in range at everything that they told us. I'm about to free all of my people, I feel like I'm Moses. Too close to the generation where they use fire hoses. Inspired by Rosa, I see how the blues rose up. I sit back and roll up, playing B.B. King and Muddy Waters. I like where we was instead of where we heading towards. Life a metaphor, but like a simile, I'm as sound as a symphony. Every note here with symmetry, it was simple to me. I'd be the symbol of peace. The bigger picture was shattered, I reassemble the pieces. I'm writing like it's a thesis. What's your hypothesis? These my beliefs. This is what it sound like when a voice was released. Walk amongst the elite, I'm a king for like royalty. See the throne, I'm taking a seat. I got the sword with me. Lord forgive me if I let this money get me. I ain't never have a dollar to my name, just sent. Vincent on the certificate, last was insignificant. Penmanship was meticulous, style magnificent. Flow was so infinite, go the distance with Father Time. And my rhymes made him press rewind. I made it to the end to begin it. From ignorance in the beginning to dipping my spirit in wisdom. I studied the Bible, the Torah, the Kemet. Cracked open the Quran and they got too religious. I know that he came for division, but this couldn't be the vision. Desert filled with hidden scriptures. I live by the oldest literature, created in an image of perfection, so expect nothing less. Exceptions to the rules. I question the lines they drew ever since I was 7 and now I'm 32. Inquisitive since my early youth. He told me that the road was narrow and only some could get through. I guess I'm walking amongst the chosen few.
What was that?